My name's Dami. I head up client services at Slenky, and we're based in Wembley Park. So Slenky is a social platform that helps young people find opportunities based on their passions and interests. And these opportunities can be anything from events, workshops, internships, apprenticeships, and jobs. Client services is business-focused side of Slenky, so it's working with different organizations and their teams and helping them understand what Slenky is, how to use the platform, and continue reaching the audiences and young people that they're trying to connect with the different opportunities they have. Some of the skills and strengths that are useful in my job are being organized. Another is being comfortable talking to people and introducing yourself, enjoying talking to people, creative thinking, definitely. There's an opportunity to kind of solve problems or come up with new ideas. I really did enjoy school, probably not for the reasons that I was supposed to. My GCSEs were, maths, English, science, PE, Spanish, and further maths. One lesson that I definitely remember now not enjoying massively at school, but that I think is really useful, is definitely English. When I started working, I realized that English was really useful actually. And that's mainly because of how many emails I send and how much time I spend writing things. A-levels were maths, Spanish, and PE. I did well in two of them, really badly in one. When I finished at school, I got into university at Manchester. I got to study Spanish and Japanese. I was so lucky. I lived in Tokyo for a year. Another reason I decided to go to Manchester for university is because I'm a Manchester United fan. And I ended up working at Manchester United Stadium. So I worked at Old Trafford as my part-time job while studying. When I finished my course, I still remember being told by my careers advisor that I had two choices of what I could do, and one was either be a teacher and the other was be a translator, and I knew I didn't want to do either. So I came back to my parents' place and I started working in a bar. I learned that I'm really good at talking to people. I moved from the bar that I was working in to a restaurant, and I actually got my first job from working in that restaurant. One of the customers was a owner of a company and asked me if I would come and work for him. And so I ended up working at a recruitment company, recruitment consultancy for 2 years. And then deciding that I actually really didn't like it and didn't want to do it anymore, I found a postgraduate type course online, and I ended up doing that for a year, and that was incredible. That was completely transformational for me, actually. The course was in social innovation, and it was all about helping young people gain experience doing practical work, but setting up their own businesses or creating their own projects. After finishing the course, I set up my own social enterprise and ran that for 6 months, and that was great, again, to get experience, but I didn't want to carry that on either. And coincidentally, I met someone at an event. I went up to them and just asked them about themselves because they asked a question and seemed interested. And they also ran a business, and they told me what they were working on and was super interested. And they offered me a chance to kind of just get involved on a part-time basis early on. And so I still worked at the pub and worked with them for a little while. And I've been there 6 years now. That was Slenky. Advice I would give to people is to feel okay doing things different to everyone else. I really think it's important to try and make time for yourself to actually just think. It sounds really simple, but just think about, what do you actually like? What do you care about? What are you actually interested in? What do you think you're good at? Yeah, just understanding what's unique to you is really important.